Next, from the press briefing room in the state capitol, Illinois mayors tell reporters why the financial stability of local firemen and police pensions are threatened by state mandates. The mayors also discuss how the growth of municipal pension payments are already impacting the city's ability to provide other municipal services. This runs about 45 minutes.
We're going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to thank you for coming here today. My name is Joe McCoy, and I'm a legislative associate with the Illinois Municipal League, and I'm glad to be standing here with a group of mayors. We had 15 mayors in the committee, the House Personnel and Pensions Committee, which we have just come up from a hearing where House Bill 4905, a significant initiative of the Illinois Municipal League, was heard. I'd mentioned we have 15 mayors here. We have 40 municipal officials. I think it was on to begin with. We had 40 total municipal officials attending the public hearing, and again, the House bill was 4905, and it's our major pension reform initiative, which we're using to try to begin getting a handle on the issue of runaway municipal public safety pension debt, which is a problem besieging municipalities throughout the state. Just to give you a little matter of background of how we got to this point. Back in February of 2007, the Illinois Municipal League published a study entitled Fiscal Analysis of the Downstate and Suburban Police and Fire Pension Systems. The purpose of conducting the study was to get an idea of what was happening in the municipal public safety funds, and there are over 500 of them between the police and firefighters. We wanted to get an idea of what was happening to them from a financial perspective. We were alerted to the possibility that there might be problems with those funds just by virtue of watching what was happening with the funds that are governed by the state of Illinois, particularly the 5 state funds, which include the state employee retirement system, the teacher's retirement system. We were also very aware that defined benefit public pension plans throughout the nation are experiencing fiscal problems, and so we thought it might be a good idea to take a look at our plans. We were also motivated because out of the 17 public pension plans in Illinois, 15 of them received pretty significant scrutiny, except for 2 of those plans, and the 2 plans that didn't were the downstate and suburban police and fire pension plans. So we conducted our study, and we found some trends in that study that were very alarming. We found declining ratios of assets to liabilities. We found exploding pension debt, which is also sometimes referred to as unfunded liability. And before I go ahead and hand this off to the mayors, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of a couple of things that we found in this study. Obviously, the downstate municipal suburban police and fire plans are of much smaller sizes than the major statewide plans. So what we did do is adjusted for size so we can get an idea of how the debt in the municipal police and fire plans compares to some of the major statewide plans that have been reported widely in the media as having financial problems and spiraling debt. What we found was that when you adjust for fund size, the police and fire pension funds were in worse financial shape than the much more ballyhooed teachers' retirement system and state employees' retirement system. And just to give you some dollar amounts, and this is based on the study that we published in 2000, which went up through 2004 with the data, the downstate police funds carried approximately $179,958 per active employee in debt. The downstate fire funds carried $176,845 per active employee in debt. That compares to the teacher's retirement system, which had $122,969 in debt, and the state employees retirement system, which had $119,687 in debt per active. So you can see that this got our attention. We were very concerned about that. And one other stat that we find very disturbing, and this kind of goes to show that this debt is starting to spiral out of control or snowball, if you will. Between the years 2004 and 2006, which are the last 2 years that we have available in data from the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation, the cumulative total of the police and fire debt increased by $645 million in just those 2 years alone. That is a tremendous concern. It's like having a credit card running up the tab and then finding yourself on the wrong side of compounding interest. That's a great concern for mayors. It's a great concern. It should be a great concern for police officers and firefighters. And most importantly, it should be a great concern for the taxpayers that either through the property tax levy or through other revenue sources are required to pay the tab to keep these funds solvent. So with those statistics in mind, I'd like to introduce first Mayor George Van Duzen of Skokie, who is one of the 3 mayors who testified during our pension hearing on House Bill 4905. And I'll add that the bill wasn't voted out of committee. We were told that they were just going to take subject matter only. The bill should be heard next week, or very possibly will be heard next week. We have a meeting set up at 1:30 tomorrow to sit down with the police officers and the firefighters to see if we can move toward a negotiated, agreed bill. Mayor Van Duzen?